Sunday, 7th of June, heading off for the first trip, just for 2 overnighters down towards Yarram, the South Gippsland. And 2 dogs super excited. Got the new Millard Horizon caravan, done a bit of upgrades. We've only used it once. Done the suspension lift, put bigger wheels on it, did the sprung over conversion, give it a bit more height off-road. As you can see, it's got a lot more clearance than it did have. Being towed by the 6-litre chopped GU Patrol. Franklin Reserve. Pity that we're not allowed to camp here. It's good overnight.
It's a beautiful place to just stop off at during the day, let the dogs out. Nice clean toilets. Couldn't ask for much more than that.
What do we have for lunch, babe?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
simple.
Got to eat healthy every now and then. Can't keep dining on McDonald's and KFC all the time.
Nice little river that connects onto here.
We're only probably about 10 minutes out of Toora, down the Gippsland way.
Yep, 9 k's out from Foster.
9 kilometres out from Foster. Fortunately, we're not allowed to stay here due to the COVID restrictions going on. And there's no campfires yet. Someone still has a campfire.
This is the road leading into Dingo Creek. Can't ask for much better than that with the views. Especially last minute on a Queen's birthday weekend. It's a beautiful little spot. A little bit tight. Found this little spot on Wiki Camps. So it did say that caravans might not be able to fit, but they did allow two-wheel driving. So we gave it a shot, and look at this place. Got it all to ourselves, right in the middle of the hills. Can have campfires. Just a short stroll away from Port Welshpool. We've got places to go fishing if you just go back into Port Welshpool, into the main town. And just disconnect the caravan. So this is the entranceway to Dingo Creek. So if you've got a caravan or an RV, this is the only thing you'll struggle with these fences. So you just got to reverse a little. It's a bit of mud in winter, but if you just lower the tyre pressures down, you should get out fine and get in fine. As you can see, there's just that little fence line here. Not a lot of room, but definitely doable. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but we are through. So we've just arrived at Kangaroo Flat, which is just off the Morwell River Road outside of Boolarra South. So this is free camping. You can have caravans, RVs, motorbikes, so not a bad spot for free camp. Just remember to take your rubbish home with you.
The river's right there.
It's great for fishing as well. Firewood already pre-prepared. It's not a bad little spot. Have a look at this river.
Welcome to a What's Off-Road cooking adventure. What are we having tonight, babe?
We're going to be having a beef roast with some marinade on it, and we'll just put it in the camper oven with some roasted veggies and let it cook under the coals for about 2-3 hours. And yeah, it's pretty simple. All you do, fire roast from IGA.
Looks like a lamb, but no one to judge. Extra tasty.
It'll still taste good regardless of what it is.
It's even special, IGA markdown from top dollar lamb gyros roast. And we're gonna throw it straight on the hot coals.
Put it with some onion, garlic,
Whoa.
sweet potato, carrots chopped up. Put it underneath, let it all sizzle up. Take 2-3 hours.
All right, handy little hint with a Ouija pot,
Pucci.
the Fuji pot, as they call it, is when you put your meat in the bottom, you obviously don't want it to stick and burn. So we don't have a proper grate for it, so we've improvised. Get a shot of that one with metal egg rings. So hopefully that should keep the lamb roast off the bottom and stop it from burning. Look at that, the dogs want to eat it already. I've also coated the inside with oil, so obviously to stop all the vegetables and everything else from burning. You know, a little bit of water, a little bit of stock to it, just to give it that extra bit of oomphy flavour to it. And yeah, should taste really good. So we've just put the vegetables in. Meat's been on there probably for about an hour now. So we're going to cook it probably for about another hour, maybe an hour and a half top, with the vegetables. And then that lamb should come up nice and crispy, I reckon. Hopefully medium rare, and it'll be pretty tasty. Alright, after about 2 hours worth of cooking, this is what you get. Oh, look at that. Threw an extra few vegetables, and it is cooked to perfection. It definitely did shrink though, a lot. So if you were trying to feed more than 2 people, this is not the size that you originally want to start with. Alright, that's it. Grub's up. Time to dish up. So where did we stay last night, babe?
We stayed at Johnson's Flat, which was a little campsite that we found through Wiki Camps, which is a great app.
It's about 10 kilometres out of Morwell North, heading southeast.
Yeah.
Down, it appears to be whatever that road is.
Morwell River Road.
Morwell River Road. There's a
Yeah.
lot of camping down on the side of the road, and you've got a whole pretty much creek / river system to yourself. There's plenty of camp spots to get down the whole way. Fine.
Yeah, the reviews were pretty good when they like they were, I think they're 4-star out of 5.
Yeah, 4.5 star, which is not bad.
It allows for caravans. It's like a huge flat spot, just on the side of the road. Not much traffic going by at night, and it's right next to a creek, so you can go fishing.
Yeah, I did. I tried a bit of fishing with my new rod I got from Anaconda, and I broke the tip off the end of the fishing rod using spinner lures trying to catch some trout. But a handy hint, if you do come down this way, you most definitely want to bring your own tackle, because there is no fishing tackle shops in town. We learnt that the hard way because we were chasing after some worms to bait fish, and we wound up having to dig up under a few logs to try and find some. But by the time we did that, I'd already broken my fishing rod, unfortunately. So to get into the campsite though, you don't need a full drive. You can get in with a 2-wheel drive car. It's pretty flat the whole way along, and there's plenty of camps to get wherever you plan on staying.
Yeah, it's perfect too if you're. We left it last minute because obviously we got a bub on the way, so we weren't sure how I'd be feeling. So obviously all the campsites, the regular ones that you usually go to, are fully booked or they're just packed. So we just followed a few wiki camps and came across this one. Had really good reviews. I think it was like 4 out of 5. It's nice and clean. They allow campfires. We got straight in with no problem. Had the dogs with us, and it was pretty much us all night. And that was on Queen's birthday weekend. So I think we scored with that one for a last-minute camping trip away.
Absolutely. There were people obviously before us, and if it was you guys, please clean up your rubbish. Don't leave it laying around waiting for the fire to burn it up. So I walked around this morning with a garbage bag and picked up everyone else's rubbish. That's not cool, but you know, that's what's gonna lock all these places up if you keep leaving your rubbish behind. As they say, you should turn up, and the only thing you should ever leave is your footprint. That's it.
Yeah, that's right. Like, it was bags of rubbish. They tried to sneak in little divots in the creek and stuff that I found. It's like full bags of cans and drink. So not great. So if we can try and leave them clean, that's great for the next people.
Absolutely.
That come along. But yeah, perfect little campsite. So if you guys are after something last minute on any of the big weekends, give it a go. It's definitely a beautiful little spot and nice and quiet. So
you're on. Welcome to Off Watts Road.